Yeah.
But you're from the TV show, The Office.
I act on there.
But you're not really?
No, my real name is Ellie.
Oh.
My middle name on the show was Kelly.
Oh.
And here we are now.
Here we are now. We did it.
No, my first name was Kelly. I already got one wrong. My middle name was Erin.
That was my first question. How good are you with Office trivia?
I'm a little nervous right now
You're a
because
little
Office
nervous?
was a while ago.
Yeah.
My memory is very mushy. I hope that I mean, I'm not playing, but my Office.
But your mom's playing.
My mom's playing.
Your
Daddy
mom-
Kemper. Mary.
We shouted her out.
That just made her day.
Mm-hmm.
Mary 124. She's out there. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll throw her an extra life or two. Ellie.
Yeah.
The Office, it's been a while, but you're still getting people approaching you all the time, right?
The Office has found almost a second life among the younger set because they're discovering it now. Reruns on Netflix, and they were like 2 years old when it was on originally. So it's very cool.
Now they know you as Kimmy Schmidt,
Yep.
but you were in The Office first. And now you're on HQ!
Yes!
Ellie, it doesn't get better than this.
No, it doesn't. I'm so excited.
Do you want to help me with this quiz and read Q4?
Yeah.
About the show you were on?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, here it is.
Here it is. Where do the office mates often get drinks after work? Is it the Bog, Poor Richards, or Ale Mary's?
Oh, did you ever get invited here?
I got invited there occasionally.
Yeah. Michael's always overjoyed when he, finally
Gets any invite anywhere.
gets invited anywhere. He
Yes.
finally got invited to hang out with the regular gang at the regular watering spot.
Yep.
Let's see it.
Michael? Poor Richards? Yeah, that sounds good.
Poor Richards, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And it sounds good for the 270,346 who answered that correctly. How about that?
That's not bad.
270,000 people are 4 questions through the hardest Office trivia quiz ever.
In the history of office quizzes.
And you're doing it with Ellie.
Yep.
/ Aaron. It's confusing.
Yeah.
We're going to have you back in a bit.
Okay.
You got more stuff, though. you
So
wanna
I should
talk
go.
about. Yeah, we'll leave you for now.
Oh, I'll see you.
See yourself out. Okay. How about that? Q5, Jim and Pam's daughter shares a name with who? An old co-worker, a place of conception, or Pam's grandma? The suit's getting heavy. Now, their son, Philip, is named for Pam's grandpa. So it only makes sense that Cecilia C.C. Marie Halpert is named for Pam and Jim's grandmothers, Cecilia and Marie. They apparently chose not to name her for Pam's tough grandma, Sylvia. 243,834. Maybe you're going to name your son after HQ. Or daughter, I don't know. It could work for both. Q6, what was not one of the room themes at Dwight's Bed and Breakfast? Irrigation, nighttime, or obedience? Over 500,000 started. We got about half that now, 243,000 left. In season 4, Jim and Pam had the opportunity to enjoy the bed and breakfast at Dwight's Agro-Tourism Farm. And we're fairly surprised to find they had a choice of 3 different themes.
America, irrigation, and nighttime.
Irrigation.
America, America, but no obedience. 159,032 have clearly stayed at this B&B, leaving 5 stars, getting Q7. I'm impressed. Q7. When the Office gang goes to trivia night, which of these is the name of the competing team? Urethra Franklin, Trivia Newton-John, or Ladies Gaga? Ooh, a meta question here. Question about trivia night on Office Trivia Night. This was Andy's idea, all right? And a lot of good team names were thrown around that night. 2 Broke Dorks, Lawrence O'Trivia, Joey Triviani.
Einsteins have 8 points. Ladies Gaga have 5 points.
And Ladies Gaga. Gaga, goo goo, ooh-wee, brutal. Q7, Savish, losing over 100,000 of you on that one, 56,324. Well, you're Beyonce, always. You're still in this to win this. Who's 7 for 7 so far, huh? Who's using extra life? Who doesn't have an extra life, hasn't used one yet, and wants one? Remember, you can buy one now and use it now in the same quiz. $5,000 prize for 56,324 of you. Hey, Ellie, you want to come back here and maybe give a note of comfort to the 100,000 who just got out of the quiz there?
That's okay. The shows remain. You can always have the shows as a comfort, even though you lost.
That's right. You always have The Office to watch. You're not going to want to watch this again.
No.
But you can definitely watch The Office again.
Go back to
and maybe when you're done rewatching The Office for the 17th time, you can pick up Ellie's new book? Like I'm just picking up right now? Look at this.
It's called My Squirrel Days, guys.
And it's super funny.
Have a read.
I read the Soul Cycles essay. It's a book of
That's so
essays.
nice of you. Thank
Super funny. Bike 11.
Bike-
Forever.
Yes. Do what it takes to get that bike.
Are you impressed? I knew
deserve
that.
it.
I'm gonna do. We should do a trivia about that
A
book.
Soul Cycle book.
So-
Oh yeah.
About your book.
Well, I'll do that
Soul
next
Cycle.
week.
Next week.
Thank you.
You'll come back
Scott.
next week?
I'll come
Will you come back at the end of the quiz?
I'll come back.
Okay. We'll see you at the end of the quiz.
Go.
Thanks. Bye. She's so good at that. Q8. After buying them from Holly, Michael tears up tickets to what concert? Bruce Springsteen, U2, or Counting Crows? Michael, in the season 5 premiere, Holly was trying to tell you that she wanted to go to the concert with you. But Mike wasn't exactly picking up what she was putting down, and in a patent mix of confusion and jealousy, Michael tore up the Counting Crows tickets. Counting Crows. And I'm counting another slightly savage, brutal Q8. Not quite. The savage meter didn't go all the way, but 48,000 are out. 26,576 are staying alive. For Q9, which of these is an alias Dwight uses when he angrily threatens David Wallace over the phone? Michael Scotch, Michael Scarn, or D Money? Let this be a lesson to you, David Wallace. If you cancel Michael's 50th year work anniversary, you're gonna get a call from Dwight, aka Michael Scotch, that your son has been kidnapped. He hasn't, though. Scarn is Michael's alter ego in Threat Level Midnight, but 24,063 of you knew that one. Look, I don't come up with this stuff. I just forwarded it along. And we're going to Q10. Which of these is a real name of one of Angela's cats? Hardy, Colonel Meow, or Philip? Cat lady, bring me a cat. Find me a fine, cat me a cat. Angela has a few names she likes. We know she likes Philip because she named her son Philip. But she named one of her cats Philip first. Philip and Philip, 13,647 filling up on their office trivia tonight. Shout out to the rest of Angela's family: Comstock Bandit, Ember Lumpy, Crinklepuss, and Pollock Baggins. That question had an oaky afterbirth. We're going to Q11. Which film does not get co-opted as a story of grief in Michael's grief counseling seminar? $1 Million Baby, Terms of Endearment, or The Lion King? In season 3, we're going back to season 3, and this one, Michael tries to lead a serious grief workshop where his co-workers talk about their hardships, which they refuse to do until they realize they could just use movie plots in their place, like The Lion King and $1 Million Baby. But hooah! No Terms of Endearment. And hooah is from Sentiment Woman. 9,812. I'm going to give you a term of endearment. You're my number one hqties tonight. You're surviving all the way to Q12. Normally the final question, not tonight. We extended it to 15. So you got 12, 13, 14, 4 questions to go. Here it is, Q12. Which character dared to utter "that's what she said" in a season after Michael left for Colorado? Robert California, Dwight, or Creed? Season 9 for this one. The final season, episode 5. Andy's a cappella group, Here Comes Treble, is doing their thing, and Clark loves it.
Where's the band? Because there's no way you guys are making this magic with just your mouths.
But it's Creed who can't resist that zinger. And I'll call a savage question on Q12. Yeah, we're doing it. Savagery striking late tonight. We lost 7,000 plus down to 2,780. That's what she paid. That's what he paid. That's what I could pay you. See, it reads better on paper. Paid, said. Doesn't rhyme. Q13. What does Oscar say in Spanish during his roast of Michael? Michael gives him ulcers, Michael deserves exile, or Michael is not a human? Yeah, starting to get hard. That's what she said. If you want to win this game, you better know what it was that Oscar said in his iconic roast of Michael. Let's go to the videotape.
Me das una úlcera cada vez que me despierto y tengo que venir para trabajar para ti.
Okay, that was super fast. Let me slow it down for you. Me das una úlcera cada vez que me despierto. Or, you give me ulcers every time I wake up. Para ti. And 2,368. It's not a pregunta salvaje for you. You got this right. You're at the penultimate question. Dios mío. Q14, which of these was not a topping on Michael's pretzel? Sprinkles, gummy bears, or marshmallows? Ellie, would you get this one right? No? She's still here, folks. She's playing, and she got out of Q3, the one about her. She got out a little one about her. Pretzel day, guys. Pretzel day. Stanley was first in line, of course, but Michael got all the toppings, including 2 kinds of chocolate, plus fudge, plus cotton candy bits, and sprinkles, and marshmallows, but gummy bears were not on the table that day. Not an option. 1,926 players remaining. Dunderheads, dirty deeds, dunder cheap. You've made it all the way to Q15. You cannot use your extra life here. It is the final question. It all boils down to this. $5,000 is going to be split amongst our winners who answer this correctly on our second and probably final office show. You can't keep doing this. Q15, there are other TV shows to do. Q15, final question. What was the final line of Jim's wedding toast to Pam? To the office, to family, or to waiting? Not to life. No l'chaim. That's what I would have said. In season 6, Jim and Pam finally tied the knot at Niagara Falls, but Jim's big speech, of course, goes off the rails when her pregnancy is revealed, and Michael makes it awkward. Look, the point of Jim's speech was how important one thing was to their whole relationship.
Jim.
To waiting.
To waiting. Waiting. And to winning, we have 1,896, who clearly that was way too easy for. Congratulations! You won HQ! Office night! Webster's Dictionary defines winning as the fusing of 2 metals with a hot torch. And 1,896, you have defined winner tonight, splitting $5K, winning $2.64, which is like 8,000% more than the 14 cents people won last week. I'm not good at math, but that sounds about right. Congratulations, you are true dunderheads. You probably deserve to work there at this point. KL Jackalope, Haley Ann 1, Shellhead, A. Caldwell 72, LB Bolden, Flying Fan, oh, so many more of you. What are you gonna do with the money, guys? You gonna buy 2 tickets to paradise? You gonna buy a George Foreman grill? Don't put it by your bed. Maybe get a mega desk. Maybe get a lair. Rent a lair for a couple months. It's closing time, folks. Thank you for playing. Thank you, Elle Kemper. Get back over here.
Get up here.
Say hi to all those fine people who just won.
Congratulations, winners. You are winners.
Do you have any words of advice for the people who didn't win, maybe?
I think just go after your dreams, keep watching The Office, study it, and come back next time.
Keep watching The Office and Commissioner.
Yeah.
And all the other stuff.
Yeah.
All in the book and everything.
Whatever.
Look, I had a great time. You're amazing.
I had a great time. You're amazing.
I'm Michael Scott Rogowski signing off, reminding you to make friends first, make sales second, make love third. In no particular order. Meet you at Port Richards?
I'll see you.
Let's do it. I'll see you there too.
Bye.